Alright, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from the Dogfish Head Craft Brewery, and they are out of Milton, Delaware, and this is their Mandarin and Mango Crush, and this is a part of their 2024 art series. So they're calling this one an ale brewed with mandarin orange, mango, and natural flavors added. It comes in 6% alcohol by volume, 10 IBUs at the time of review. I don't know exactly how old this can is, but it does have a best by date of August of 2024, and we're just over 5 weeks away from August, so we should be good to go. So yeah, I've seen them I've seen them release this one. I haven't seen any reviews of this one. Maybe I have, I don't know. I've seen a lot of reviews, I just don't remember them all from my fellow beer tubers. But anyway, I've seen them release this one in the past, never picked it up, so I thought I would grab it this year. And a couple viewers of the channel, along with a few friends, mentioned to me that this one is kind of like a marriage of like a sour beer and then like a fruit beer. Like I'd imagine the Mandarin orange providing nice tartness and then the mango a sweetness, and they don't call this a sour beer, they call it an ale. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. A good combination is orange and mango. I do enjoy that, and I'm hoping that this one is quite good. So we got the hashtag proper glassware, and yeah, it's kind of got a hazy look to it, and I am pouring it like an idiot. So as you guys know, I can't pour beer, but it is what it is. I may have saved it. Maybe it doesn't go everywhere. Maybe I can just do a bit of lick there down the side of the can. Yeah, I did. So throw this over here. Oh, that's actually all right. So is there salt in here? This is almost like a goza. Anyway, well, that had fizzed away really quickly, and I obviously poured it aggressively since I started pouring it like an idiot. But anyway, that has a beautiful, again, hashtag proper glassware, but has a beautiful kind of hazy orange look to it. Had about a finger, well, I had like a 3-finger of this bright white colored head. Now it is dissipated to a thin film. Has to be from, the fruits themselves or whatever natural flavors you're putting in it. But yeah, hazy, crazy, hold it up to light, same thing. Yeah, you can see like the shadow of my hand, but nothing else. And yeah, kind of plays the role of what I expected, although that head died down really quickly. Let's get nose. But I don't know if you can hear it, but it's fizzing like a soda pop. Anyway, nose. It honestly smells beautiful. It smells like those mixed fruit juices you can get. Like if there was, an orange and a mango mixed fruit juice. Like, what is it? Like Simply Naked, or like basically all of the brands that sell like orange juice now do all kinds of hybrid juice mixes. Kind of smells like that. It smells though like authentic mango and orange. Like it doesn't smell like candied or over the top sweet. It just smells like a ripened fruit, or again, like the fruit juices. I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you and tell you I can, smell 5,000 different things. Orange, mango, smells authentic, smells like fruit juice. Nothing else to really add to it. It's very warm out, as you can see the condensation on my glass. This is going to be extremely refreshing based on everything I'm smelling and what I'm looking at. So let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. This almost doesn't taste like beer. It almost has like a seltzery kind of feel to it. It's very carbonated, and it almost has that, shout out to Matt over Massive Beers, the carbonic acid, kind of like super spritzy, kind of like over the top carbonation you get like with a seltzer. But it's very refreshing. Minus 6%, this is like higher side of light, lower side of medium, so a bit thin, but I think it works in its favor because it makes it infinitely more refreshing when it's lighter. It's not watery per se, it's just a little bit lighter, so it just feels more refreshing on the palate. The mouthfeel, it's crisp. It's super crisp. It's, again, effervescent. It's like higher side of carbonated or carbonation. It's very spritzy on the tongue, and the crispness cannot, listen, this is like one of the most carbonated beers I've had in a hot minute. It's definitely not understated here, or I can't understate that, or can I overstate that? The mouthfeel outside of the crispness, again, it has like it's somewhat clean, but again, that carbonic acid thing kind of lingers on the palate, so maybe not as clean. Like it smells like it has it's cleanly fermented, but a lot of times with clean beers, it just goes through and you're just like, okay, yeah, no, this is a very clean, a refreshing beer, but that carbonic acid is giving it a slight astringency. It's not really detracting, but it's nice. Front to back, sweet orange juice, mango juice. I am getting a little bit of a salinity here. There is no, doesn't say sea salt or any kind of crazy salt, but it has like that, if it's not a salinity, like a minerality from the water, but it really livens up the palate, whatever that is, because it's not just straight juice. There's something there. And the carbonation does break up the monotony of the sweetness from the fruit aspect. The problem I'm having here is they just say ale, and I really can't tell this is a beer, but it's a generic ale. So it's not a specific style. If they said blonde ale or, you know, whatever, pale ale, excuse me, I'd be looking for, I mean, it is very carbonated. Like, I'm burping a lot already, but I'd be looking for those flavors if it was a specific style. Just as an ale, I'm fine with it. This, again, drinks, this is more, this would be like a beer you go to, like your favorite local brewery or regional brewery, and they have hard seltzers for people who don't enjoy beer at said breweries, but they make them with real fruit juice. This is kind of what I anticipate. If you've ever had, here's another good comparison. You ever have Spindrift, the hard seltzers that are actually, they make them with real fruit? Like my favorite is like the raspberry lime from those. That's kind of what this tastes like if it was an orange mango one. Like it has that carbonation, seltzer water kind of feel, but it has a true fruit character. 6% you can't tell. This is nice. The problem I'm having is it doesn't, like, a lot of people like to, you know, come to the channel and tell me when I'm reviewing like a heavily fruited sour, oh, those aren't beers because they don't taste like it. And a lot of times they don't taste like it, but they are beers. And a lot of times I can tell to some degree that they are beers. Sometimes I can't. This is like a heavily fruited sour that doesn't taste like a beer, but without that crazy body. This tastes like an orange mango fruit juice that is carbonated and has 6% alcohol in it, but can't really taste the alcohol. It just tastes like, again, one of those brewery hard seltzers that are brewed or made with real fruit juice. And I don't hate it. It's actually quite refreshing and pretty good. I'd probably get down with more hard seltzers if they were kind of like this. But yeah, anyway, there's not much more to say about this one. I would give this one the Mandarin and Mango Crush from Dogfish Head, a part of their 2024 art series. I'm going to give this a low 4 out of 5. I'll go 3.9. It's super refreshing. I could, if I wasn't reviewing this glass might already be gone. Like, it's just so refreshing and just so enjoyable. And, you know, for what it is. However, this is not something I would buy all that often for myself personally, just because, again, I don't drink a lot of hard seltzers. I've mentioned this before. When it comes to hard seltzers, I've always hated Alka-Seltzer, and so many of them remind me of that. And as I keep on drinking this one, that carbonic acid or that big, over-the-top, overbearing, you know, characteristic from the carbonation, it's dissipating quite a bit. It's really not there. This finish is bone dry too. No bitterness to speak of, bone dry. But yeah, it's pretty good. Anything else on here? No. So yeah, anyway, price point and availability. $11.99 a 6-pack here in the Buffalo, New York area. Might be a little bit cheaper, more expensive where you are. And availability is Dogfish Head. I'd say go to their website. They probably have a beer finder here in the Western New York area. I've been drinking their stuff ever since I got into craft beer back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. So we typically see most of their stuff. And I know they've released this one many times before in the past. I think this is a yearly release. So if you want to get your hands on this one, you got to pick it up now. Otherwise, it'll be gone for the season, probably a month or two. But I think if you like oranges and mangoes and you like kind of hard seltzer-esque kind of beers, or, you know, beers that kind of, there is a little bit of a tartness here too. Like I talked about earlier, some viewers and friends saying that it's kind of like a sour beer meets a fruit beer. I can see what they're saying with that. This has a mild tartness, I'd say. But it's as tart as like an orange juice can be. So there's just some tartness, not really sour. But I would say, for me, this drinks like a hard seltzer with orange and mango juice. That's kind of where I'd go with this one. I think the base beer is kind of lost. But if you're drinking a beer like this in warm weather, I don't think you'd really give a shit. At least I wouldn't. So I don't know if they do other beers within, like, if this is a series or something, but I would like to see some other like fruit mixes with this beer. I would definitely pick them up and review them. If you did, like, I don't know, like a lime and something else, or, you know, give me a pineapple and like a passion fruit, or a guava and a passion fruit, I would definitely pick them up and review them. So anyway, I'm going to shut this one down. If you've had this one before, post in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it, whether it's a prior release or this year's release, because this will be gone probably in 5-10 minutes after I turn off the camera, and I will be super refreshed. Anyway, till the next one. Cheers.